My name is Daniela Harper, the only daughter of my father and his first wife. And I have another identity that no one knows. The founder of LX Group. But for Alexander Bennett, I gave up that career. Today is the wedding I've finally waited for, after 10 years of chasing him. Daniela, come with me. I have a special wedding gift for you. That's my stepsister, Joyce Holt. We've never gotten along. But today is my wedding day. I let my guard down and followed her to the storeroom. But as soon as we entered, the door was locked from the outside. Flames rose, smoke billowed. The air reeked of gasoline. I never thought she would actually want me dead. The screen fell and trapped me. At the moment when I was most terrified, Alexander rushed in. Yet he picked up Joyce first. He didn't even look at me. He ran out without looking back. I woke up in the hospital, ribs broken, arm in a cast. You're finally awake. You're so lucky. A stranger rushed into the fire and saved you. Alexander never came back. I couldn't accept it. I endured the pain and called him. Once, then again. But no one answered. That girl upstairs is so lucky. She just scraped her hand in the fire, yet her husband and the whole family have been taking care of her. I pulled out the IV, leaned on the wall, and made my way upstairs step by step. Through the glass, I saw Alexander feeding Joyce soup. He was smiling. A smile I had waited 10 years for and never received. Alexander, it was Daniela who set the fire. We're sisters, yet she wanted me dead.
Don't worry. I'll make her come and apologize.
I don't understand. Joyce easily took my father away when she entered the family. Now, why did Alexander favor her too?
My poor daughter. She was almost disfigured. Almost had her whole life ruined.
An apology isn't enough. Call the police. Have them arrest this vicious woman.
That's my own father. He was comforting the person who tried to kill me, threatening to have his own daughter arrested. When the pain was so unbearable that I could barely stand, someone caught me. Miss Harper? That's Lillian Dawson, my most trusted assistant from my time at LX Group. Miss Harper, how did you end up like this? I didn't answer. I just looked at the people in that hospital room. My husband, my father. All of them gathered around Joyce. Alexander is not worth this. You gave up LX for him. You gave up everything. What did he ever give you? When I was 16, my mother jumped to her death. I was so heartbroken that I couldn't speak. It was Alexander. He left drawings in a tree hollow for 3 months. Made me smile. Pulled me out of the darkness. When we met again in college, he didn't remember me. But I always treasured him as the most precious person in my life. Miss Harper, come back with me. LX needs you. Can I still go back? Go back first. I'll give you my answer before tonight. Yes, boss. Alexander pushed the door open and looked in the direction Lillian had left.
Who was that person just now?
I didn't answer. I just looked at him. I wanted to ask him one more time. Give him one more chance. Don't you have anything to say to me? He smiled coldly, not caring at all that I almost just died.
No. Hurry up and go in to apologize to your sister.
In the past, whenever he got angry, I would panic. But now I didn't move. I just stood there, looking at him.
What are you standing there for? Go in and apologize.
Joy is the one who set the fire at our wedding. I'm not the one who should apologize.
Joyce is not that kind of person. You're just jealous that she stole your father's love, so you did this at the wedding. Daniela, even your own father doesn't like you. You should look at yourself, instead of doing something so vicious.
I told him my past, but it became a knife he used against me. At this moment, I suddenly didn't want to explain anything anymore.
Daniela, you've gone too far. Joyce almost died because of you.
Katrina rushed out and slapped me across the face.
She wanted me dead. I'm not wrong.
Hayden Harper, my own father, walked over. Another slap. I fell to my knees. Blood seeped through the bandages on my arm.
This time, you need to be taught a lesson. You stay here on your knees until you admit you're wrong.
Everyone left. The ward was empty except for me and Joyce. She smiled, a victor's smile. Does it hurt? Oh, you're bleeding. Stop pretending. You've been playing tricks since we were kids, and you've won again. Why are you still acting? That's right. I was the one who had the gasoline poured. I lit it myself. I wanted to destroy your wedding. I destroyed the surveillance footage. No one will ever believe you, Daniela. I quietly pressed the record button on my phone. This time, I won't stay silent anymore. Alexander pushed the door open and came back.
Made up your mind? Ready to apologize?
Alexander, I've chased you for 10 years. Don't you know me by now? I've waited so long for this wedding. Why would I destroy it myself? For a moment, Alexander hesitated. Just admit you're wrong. Don't keep making mistakes. I've been putting in good words for you in front of Mom and Dad. They've finally forgiven you.
Daniela, you've disappointed me deeply. I really regret marrying such a vicious wife like you.
And I don't need a husband who can't tell right from wrong. He was too angry to care about me anymore. He took Joyce back to her ward, and I borrowed a phone and sent a message to Lillian. I don't need until tonight. I've made up my mind right now. Bring the team to the hospital immediately to pick me up.
Yes, boss.
When Lillian found me, I had a fever and a swollen face. I looked a complete mess.
Boss, it was Joyce who set the fire and ruined your wedding, but the Harper family blames you instead. Let me call the team to get back at them.
Let's leave the hospital first. We'll settle the score later. I stood outside the hospital and looked up. The VIP ward on the 3rd floor was brightly lit. Alexander was peeling an apple for Joyce under the warm light. A faint smile hung on his lips. The tenderness I had longed for over 10 years but never received. I turned and walked away. This time, I no longer felt envy or jealousy. Back in the North District, I was wheeled into the ICU and lay unconscious for 2 days.
Boss, the internet is full of people cursing you, calling you a vicious woman.
I opened the recording on my phone and smiled faintly. Not so fast. In a few days, I'll send her a big gift.
So you're just gonna let them keep slandering you like this?
I've eaten enough. Let's go get a divorce first.
What?
I had the legal team draft the divorce agreement, then had someone inform Alexander.
Mr. Bennett, Miss Harper said she wants a divorce. She made an appointment at the courthouse tomorrow at 8. 2 days into the marriage and she's already asking for a divorce?
Alexander, she doesn't really want a divorce. She's just trying to scare you.
Playing tricks again. Fine. I'll go tomorrow and see if she really goes through with it.
The next morning, I stood at the courthouse in a white dress. My presence was so striking that more than a dozen men came to ask for my number. When Alexander saw this, his expression shifted slightly.
Daniela, I'll give you one more chance. Go back and make a proper apology, and we'll forget about the divorce.
Sign it.
If we divorce, don't expect to take a single cent from the Bennett family.
I'm leaving with nothing. Keep those for Joyce. I signed my name. Alexander, provoked, signed too. The moment I got the divorce decree, a weight lifted off my shoulders. But just as I walked out of the courthouse, Joyce deliberately bumped into my still healing shoulder, then hid behind Alexander. Don't look at me with such scary eyes. Did I do something to upset you again? I didn't respond to her provocation. After she left, Lillian arrived with a line of cars and respectfully opened the car door for me. Don't worry. The big gift I'm sending you is coming right away. She set the fire at my wedding and thought she had destroyed the storeroom surveillance, but she didn't know that the LX security system had already backed up the footage from the hallways and fire exits. That night, Joyce recording from the hospital and the surveillance footage were released across the internet. The internet exploded. Joyce accidentally played it on speaker during a Harper Group executive meeting. Her vicious, arrogant voice echoed through the entire conference room.
That's right. I was the one who had the gasoline poured. I lit it myself. I wanted to destroy your wedding.
Joyce's face instantly turned pale. The moment the recording was exposed, Joyce was completely stunned.
No, it wasn't me. I didn't say that. It's Daniela. Daniela set me up. She faked the recording. She tampered with the surveillance footage.
She waved her arms frantically, her voice shrill, almost screaming.
Miss Holt, we all heard it.
That voice belongs to you. You couldn't fake that.
Believe me. You have to believe me. It's that bitch Daniela trying to ruin me.
But no one believed her. Over 100 executives, all staring at her, their eyes filled with contempt. Alexander sat at the head of the table, silent. His face was dark.
Alexander! Say something. Speak up for me.
Shut up.
Joyce froze. She never expected Alexander to tell her to shut up in front of so many people. Joyce was helped out of the conference room by her assistant. Her legs were weak. She could barely stand. She thought that if she denied it, someone would believe her. But she forgot, the voice in the recording, vicious, arrogant, malicious, that was her own.
Boss, guess what? Joyce was completely humiliated on the spot. Over 100 executives heard it. Her face went white, and her assistant had to help her out.
I didn't speak. I just opened that recording and listened to it one more time. As I was listening, my phone rang. It was Alexander. Boss, it's Alexander. Leave it. He's called several times. Then let him call. Half an hour later, a professional analysis post appeared online.
Boss, the authentication results are out. The audio and video show no signs of tampering. Completely real.
Joyce got what she deserved.
Didn't Joyce say she was going to call the police on Daniela? Now who's getting arrested?
The twist came so fast. Joyce can never recover from this. The authentication report came from a national-level agency.
Alexander called me again, the 7th time. Boss, Alexander is calling again. He says he wants to see you. No, He says if you won't see him, he'll wait for you downstairs at the company. Then let him wait. I didn't answer Alexander's call. Caden's call came too.
Daniela, have you lost your mind? Joyce fainted from crying at home. Take those things down!
Boss, Caden said some really nasty things on the phone. He also said, hang up. Boss? I said, hang up. I blocked Caden too. This was the second time. Boss, Katrina called too.
Daniela, I'm begging you. Please take those things down. Joyce is still young and doesn't know any better. Just forgive her this once.
Hang up. She said Joyce is still young. Still young? She's over 20. The public opinion continued to seethe. The Harper family's stock kept falling. Boss, the Harper Group lost hundreds of millions in market value today, straight to the limit down. Caden heard the news. His blood pressure shot through the roof and he's back in the hospital. Okay. Boss, that's your reaction? What else? Should I just celebrate? Lennon laughed. After the laughter, I took a deep breath. Lillian, help me prepare something. What? "3 months from now, I'm going to make the entire city get to know me again." Boss, are you going to? I didn't answer, but I knew in my heart. This time, I wouldn't let anyone push me around me again. In the days after the recording was exposed, Joyce became the laughingstock of the entire city. Boss, Joyce has been crying at home every day. She's too ashamed to go out. Alexander isn't talking to her either. I heard she called him for days and he didn't answer a single one. Alexander refused to see Joyce. Caden was so angry he ended up in the hospital. Boss, Caden called again. He says he's putting an announcement paper to cut ties with you. Let him. Caden meant what he said. The next day, the announcement of severance was in the newspaper. 3 months later, a new landmark rose in the most prosperous district of Olesveen, the Luxor Tower. The whole city was guessing who was behind it. Alexander, let's go suck up to that big shot. I heard whoever bought the whole building is incredibly wealthy.
Not interested.
Just come with me. I heard the big spot will be at the building today. Joyce dragged Alexander to the Luxor Tower. Richard, his father, also forced Alexander to bring the golf club I had given him as a gift. Joyce also picked out a cheap $8,000 club and made Alexander bring it along. Alexander, why are you bringing 2 golf clubs?
None of your business.
I'm telling you, my friend said the LX Group CEO loves golf. He'll be thrilled with this gift. Alexander didn't really believe her, but she was so sure, so he didn't say anything more. At the entrance of the Luxon Tower, the crowd was surging. Joyce craned her neck, waiting for the legendary LX CEO to appear. Alexander, what do you think the CEO looks like? I heard he's really handsome.
Are you here to see the man or to do business?
Both. Just as she said that, a stretch Lincoln slowly pulled up. Here he comes! It must be the CEO. The door opened. A pair of delicate high heels touched the ground first. Why is it a woman? I stepped out of the car. Joyce saw my face, and she looked like she'd been struck by lightning. Daniela? What are you doing here? Why are you in the CEO's car? Did you seduce him? Joyce screamed insults at me and even started a live stream to expose me. I couldn't be bothered with her, but she wouldn't let it go. She wanted the whole internet to watch me make a fool of myself.
Miss Harper, Mr. Phillips asked us to receive you first. The upstairs is already being renovated according to your design.
Okay. Mr. Phillips? Which Mr. Phillips? Not far away, a man stepped out of a car. His eyes followed me.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Mr. Phillips? You know Daniela? Joyce panicked. She never expected me to know Cedric Phillips.
Impossible! How could Daniela be CEO of LX Group? She's just a discarded woman kicked out of the Harper family.
Who did you call a discarded woman?
Cedric's eyes were cold. Joyce stepped back in fear, but she still wouldn't give up. She quietly picked up her phone and sent a message. Joyce called someone over. She said this person knew the CEO and was going to expose me in public.
Linus, come here, expose this Daniela. She's not the CEO at all.
Mrs. Harper.
What? Why are you so respectful to her?
Miss Harper, my apologies. This woman is mentally ill.
If Daniela's the CEO, I'll eat my hat.
As Joyce said this, her live stream was still on. The next second, her laughter stopped abruptly. Boss, the official announcement is out. I opened my phone. The front page of LX's official website read, Miss Danielle Harper, CEO of LX Group, leads the team into Olasween. Impossible. This can't be. Joyce's face went from smug to pale. Her hands were trembling. Alexander stood aside, his face ashen. And in her live stream, the comments had already exploded.